Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you? I'm Elvina and my friend Burhanudin Deimas and Natania will present about political economy of external debt from trap theory. Next. Thomas Jefferson said, all those who seek to destroy the liberties of a democratic nation ought to know that war is the surest and shortest means to accomplish it. Next. So today we will present in three sections. The first is introduction, the second is discussion, and the third is conclusion. Okay, the first is introduction from political economy of external debt from trap theory. So the definition of crisis in advanced industrialist countries is generally the same. The emergence of widespread problem in repaying the amount of the third world debt threatens the stability of global financial stability. Debt, if used properly, is expected to help the economy of the debtor country by creating a multiplier effect that encourages increased employment, a satisfactory infrastructure, and a larger export market, and increase in the exchange rate and profitable trade. And then, apart from external debt, which has been heavily consumed domestically, debt management, so payment of services, which is normal in foreign emergency, has severely damaged their macroeconomic performance. So, from the external debt, the country must borrow abroad as much as the capital it acquires produces a rate of return that is higher than the cost of borrowing abroad. On that occasion, borrowing countries expand capacity and improve output with the support of foreign savings. Next, we'll present Natania.
The purpose of any loan source is to achieve some macroeconomic objective of economic stability and growth. The first is government. How about government intervention? The government provides a significant approach to supporting intervention projects by borrowing internally or externally by the government. The second is economic capacity. What is the economic capacity? The cost of repairing public debt or domestic and external can grow beyond the capacity of the economy to adopt, further adversely affecting the capacity to achieve the necessary financial and fiscal policy objectives. The problem of foreign debt management among development countries remains a researching problem among scholars of public financial management. External debt management can be seen as a policy that seeks to change the supply, arrangement, structure, and term of debt to maintain at a certain time an economical level of debt repayment. But on the other hand, it can also be created by loans. And the last is foreign debt management. Foreign debt refers to foreign debt refer to money resources used in a country that are not produced internally and do not come from domestic citizens, but corporations and individuals. The word bank describes external debt as involving a significant amount of money at the time that it is used and outstanding contractual obligated of the population to pay interest with or without principal. Next. The date times is yours.
Okay, we will discuss about the external debt effect on economic growth. So there are positive and negative. The first study proves that external debt has a positive effect on economic growth. This is because external debt will cover the lack of funds and provide a stimulus for the growth of domestic savings. In addition, external debt will also open access to modern technology, skills, and easy access to world markets. And negative effect of external debt to economic growth, because external debt to be used only for consumption, not to be complement the shortage of the domestic resource needed for investment. In addition, the payment of principal and interest on external debt will burden the budget that will be allocated for debt repayment, thereby hampering financial development. This is burdensome when the recipient country has a weak exchange rate, so that the debt will swell and force the recipient country to owe more to pay off the mortgage debt or debt trap. The merger. Foreign external debt is a non-linear effect on economic growth. Up to a certain level of debt, or called the threshold, debt has a positive impact on economic growth. However, economic growth then slow down as debt levels continue to rise above the threshold, and the threshold of each study is different. There are those who get a weak relationship between debt and economic growth when it is at a normal ratio. Then if it has passed 90% of economic growth, this is 1% lower. Next, we'll discuss about the Burhan.
Okay, the last one is conclusion. The issue of foreign debt is still a hot topic in our country. The amount of Indonesia foreign debt from year to year tends to increase. This, of course, has various consequences for the Indonesia people, both in the short and long term. In the short term, foreign debt must be recognized as having contributed significantly to the financing of national economic development, so that with the implementation of this economic development, the level of income per capita of the community grows. In the long term, this accumulated government foreign debt must still be paid through the APBN, which means it is tantamount to lowering the level of prosperity and welfare of Indonesia people in the future. If you are not careful, it will plunge the debtor country into a protracted foreign debt crisis that will burden the public due to the accumulation of huge foreign debt. Okay, I think that's all from us. Sorry for our shortcoming. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Thank you.
wabarakatuh. Thank you everyone.